Hello everybody and welcome back to Freeze TV. I am Michael, your host, and today we are doing another video on my political talking points for my candidacy for the president. Okay? And today I'm going to do something a little bit different because I actually have two topics that I want to discuss in this two topics I wanted to discuss, but I only want to do one in this video. I'll upload another video later about the second topic. So let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be heads. We're going to be talking about abortion, and tails. We're going to be talking about the welfare system. So as you can see, I'm not moving it. We have heads, so we are talking about abortion. Abortion seems to be a pretty hot ticket right now, especially with the feminist movement. You know, the third wave feminists bitching and complaining. You know, we don't want old white men and my body, my choice. You know, no old white man should tell us what to do with our body. Well, okay, I can kind of agree with that. Okay, so you are getting some points there, but after some careful thought, some very careful thought, and I have thought long and hard about this before I decided to do a video about it, I have come to this very striking conclusion, okay? And I want you to be prepared because it's going to get some of your panties in a wad, okay? Alright, so like I said, after much deliberation, contemplation, talking to other people about this is what I have come up with, okay? Abortion, not necessary. Except in very, very few circumstances, okay? Now, my own belief about abortion is I am pro-life. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I am pro-life. I believe all lives are precious. I believe all lives matter, even the unborn. Okay, however, okay, I am willing to negotiate about it. Okay, in my political opinion, there are very, very few reasons to get an abortion. Okay. Because I'm going to give you an alternative plan, and this is going to be part of my healthcare reform as well, which I will be covering in another video. Okay, so as far as the abortion part, okay, I believe that only if carrying the baby to term is going to endanger the life of the mother should an abortion be done. Okay, only if it's going to endanger the life of the mother. Okay, just because your husband or your boyfriend left and now you're bitter, that's not a good enough reason to get an abortion. Okay, that's actually a revenge plot, and I think it's kind of shitty. Okay, because you're taking out your anger and your frustration on another living person. Okay, which is not right. Okay, now, here is my alternative, here is my alternative to abortion, okay? It's something that's already readily available. It is very inexpensive. You do not need a prescription for it, as far as my research has shown. You don't need a prescription. It's called a morning after pill. Okay? It's very simple. I'm going to give you an example of how this is going to work. Okay. Let's say that Susie Q Public goes out on a Friday, Saturday night, and she has sex with the entire LSU football team. Okay? They dump their goo in her warehouse, each and every one of them. Okay, she's filled up with 5 gallons of bazooka juice. Very simple. The next day, you go to your local pharmacy, you tell them, I need a morning after pill. Now, and I've had some people bring this up. Well, what if it doesn't take effect? Okay, fine. According to my healthcare reform, you're going to be able to get 2 doses of the morning after pill. You take one that day, you take one the next day. Morning after pill is very inexpensive. It's very easily readily available, and it's not an abortion. Okay? Like I said, if Susie Q. Public goes out and she has sex with the entire LSU football team and they dump their goo in that warehouse, she's okay. She doesn't have to get pregnant. She doesn't have to carry the baby, give birth, or abort the baby or whatever. It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very simple. Go down and get a morning after pill. What could be easier than getting a morning after pill? Okay? What's your alternative? You're going to carry the baby for, weeks to months on end, and then, oh, you know what? I'm a college student, or I'm a dumbass, and I don't want a baby. So I'm going to go have them shove a Roto-Rooter up your damn uterus and vacuum the baby out. What could be easier than going to your local CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, whatever pharmacy, and walking up to the counter and go, hello, I need a morning after pill. Simple. The pharmacist, okay, ma'am, just one moment. They go get the pill, they give it to you, you pay for it, you go home, and you take the damn thing. And then, no more abortions. Alright, well, people have asked me, well, what about in the case of a rape? Okay. I believe, and I don't know if it is what happens, I will have to do a little bit more research on it and let you know, but if it's not, then I'm going to implement a policy where hospitals, if you are genuinely raped, you go to the hospital, you get a rape kit done, you report it, whatever. If you go to the hospital, okay, they're going to give you a dose of the morning after pill. Now, in the event that you don't report it, which I don't know why any woman wouldn't report it, you can still go to the pharmacy, request a morning after pill, and it's done. Okay? No need for marching, no need for bitching or complaining or, bragging that you kill your kid. I'm sure y'all seen that video here on YouTube that young black woman looks at the camera and goes, I kill my kids. What kind of human being is that? Okay, now here's another thing you have to think about, okay? With abortions, okay, there is a small risk that something can go wrong. I mean, after all, it is a surgical procedure, okay? There are risks. Something can go wrong, okay? Why would you want to risk something going wrong and not being able to have kids ever, rather than take the easy option out and go get a morning after pill? I mean, maybe my solutions are just a bit too simplistic for everybody to fully comprehend, because under my administration, if you choose to elect me, okay, like I said, abortion is not going to be illegal. It is not going to be illegal by any means, okay? I firmly believe in the people's right to choose. If a woman wants to go down and have an abortion, you know what? I would rather have her go to a medical professional to have it done safely rather than go in the back of a panel van to a guy with a coat hanger and a Hoover, okay? So don't think that I'm going to outlaw abortion. I'm not. But I am going to provide a more humane and easier solution, okay? So rather than like I said, getting pregnant and, carrying the baby for a while and then, your husband leaves, your boyfriend leaves, whatever, and then you go and, abort the baby. That is not going to be allowed. No. Like I said, if in a case like that, if you go to the doctor, and say you want an abortion, okay, and the doctor, and the doctor's going to do a checkup on you and everything, and if delivering that baby is not detrimental to, if it's not going to cost the mother her life, the abortion is not going to be performed because it's not a valid reason. Okay. Now, if the doctor says that yes, carrying this baby to term and delivering this baby is going to put you at risk, then an abortion is okay. Now, in the event that you do get pregnant, you don't want a morning after pill, everything's good, but then later on, 6 months down the road, you and your man break up or whatever happens, and you're depressed, you don't want his baby, nothing like that. Okay, fine. I understand that. I'm not a complete asshole. I understand. Okay? So, you're going to have another option. Okay? That option is going to be... Sorry about that. That option is going to be that you carry the baby to term and you put it up for adoption. All right? You could get with an adoption agency and say, look, I don't want this baby, but I know that there's a couple out there that can't have kids. Find me one. Okay? Now that couple can pay for the delivery. They can pay for the rest of the medical bills. You could deliver the baby, and then you can, hand the baby over for adoption. That is perfectly fine. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, there's another white man trying to tell me what I can do with my body. No, I'm not telling you what you can do with your body. I'm just giving you alternatives, okay, that are a little bit less barbaric than abortions, okay? Because I think abortions are horrendous, okay? I believe that, life begins at conception. Once that heart starts beating, that is a human life. Granted, that life cannot sustain itself outside of your body, but it's still a life, okay? And these people that say, oh, it's a parasite. If you want to have that, you want to have that opinion, good. Then you need to go down and get a morning after pill, okay? Or if you believe that anything growing in your body is a parasite, then go down and get a hysterectomy, okay? Part of my healthcare system is going to be that if you believe that, a baby is a parasite, we're going to give you a hysterectomy right there. You can get it the same day. That way, you're not aborting babies. But I'm going to tell you something. And this is for all them 18 to 25-year-olds that are the ones saying all this bullshit, okay? And by the time you're 30, you're going to want kids. And then guess what? You're not going to be able to have them because you've had so many abortions, your plumbing doesn't work right. There could have been a mishap. That's why I'm saying, just before you crucify me in the comment section, think about what I said, all right? I am giving you viable alternatives to going to a doctor and having them, vacuum a baby out of you, okay? Now, I understand. I've been through 2 pregnancies with my ex-wife. I understand pregnancy wreaks havoc on your body, your hormones, and your emotions. I understand that, okay? But you also have to consider, too, that child that you're aborting, that could be the next president of the United States. That could be the next Nobel Peace Prize winner. That could be the person that finds a cure for HIV, cancer, or liberalism. All right, I'm not saying that you have to take my word for it. Go online and see if you can't find a video of an actual abortion. Okay, I mean, my God, they might have it here on YouTube. I mean, I actually watched a video of a human autopsy once, okay? But go online, see what you can find out about abortions, the procedure, and see if you can actually watch one. Now, if my plan gets enacted, this is going to basically cut almost all costs to Planned Parenthood. Okay, and Planned Parenthood is going to have to stop pushing for abortions, and they're actually going to have to do their job, which is planning parenthood, offering parenting classes and medical services instead of just shoving a vacuum up your puss and sucking out a baby. Excuse my language. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I take abortion very seriously. Okay? So, listen, if you're here now at the end of this video, I appreciate it. You know, put your thoughts down in the comment section. I genuinely want to know. I want to know what your concerns are, what your questions are, and all of that noise. So, I mean, my ideas are not too radical. They are slightly liberal and slightly conservative, although I'm an American. I am a true centrist. Okay, I am a true centrist. Okay, I can get on board with some liberal ideas and I can get on board with some conservative ideas. So just, like I said, if you've watched this video this far, I appreciate it. I want to thank you for joining me. And I want you to remember that these are just alternatives. Nothing's in stone yet because I'm not even in office yet. Okay? So anyway, like I said, put your questions and comments about this video down below. And if this is your first time to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you will get notified when I upload a new video, which I will probably be uploading another one in a little while. I'm kind of thinking about it. If I do, that video is going to be about how I am going to revamp and improve the welfare system. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, but anyway, I am Michael. I want to thank you for joining me this far. Stay safe, stay happy, be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.